Hello, everyone, and welcome back on my YouTube channel. I am Stephanie, and I want to break down with you the last week's profile from the ES Future. And I'm watching everything, all the key levels for the upcoming week with you together. So I really hope you had a wonderful last week, and I hope all trades went well. So it wasn't the easiest week, but we had pretty good trades. So I hope you as well. So let's dive into the charts. Let's dive into my weekly market profile. And here we go. So you can see here my weekly market profile of the ES future. And yeah, last week we printed a new all time high. And as I already mentioned in my last outlook, there was no really clean market profile the week before. The structure was not super clean. And so this was definitely a week where we had to be a little bit careful. Yeah, and we also had to stay very patient. But if you was very patient, it was a good week. So from market profile point of view, we saw definitely a shift of value higher, and also the market closed above the value area high. Yeah, but at the same time, the POC didn't really move, which tells me that the acceptance at higher prices is still not fully there. So we have to be a little bit careful what comes next week. Yeah, so bullish, yeah, that's right, definitely, because the value shifted higher and we had also the close outside of the value high, but the POC, yeah, stay patient. So we have to see where comes the positioning and what is the market trading. So what's the current context? Yeah, as I told you, we have a bullish context because of the value shift higher. But yeah, are the buyers definitely willing to step in and buy the higher prices here above the value area high? Or do we first trade a little bit lower, find better prices before buyers step in back? As always, we're all in dealing with probabilities, so I want to see positioning first before I'm getting involved. So that's definitely a very good tip. So yeah, positioning is super, super important. What can we expect for next week? That's the real question. There are always different scenarios that are coming into play. And when we are beginning with the long scenario where the buyers are stepping in and buying over the value area high from the previous week, we can say, okay, that's aggressive. Buyers are here. And as we're staying and positioning over the value area high at the price of 6,988, I want to see positioning of the buyers. And as long as we are above this level, I'm only looking for intraday long trades. So target could be the all-time high that were printed last week. So, and also we have scenario 2, the short-term pullback. If the market trades below the last week's value area high and starts positioning for shorts here, then I will only look for shorts on the intraday buyers, and the target could be the last week's POC that we have here on the price of 6,961, and also it would be potentially a target, the value area low at the price of 6,938. Yes, for me, that would be just a normal correction, not a trend change, but that's also something that you could trade very, very good. So, and there we are, scenario 3. Buyers step in at lower prices as long as the market holds above the zone of 6,938 and 6,962, and we are starting to position for long, then yeah, I would start looking for intraday long trades And yeah, that is definitely the much better price for buyers to buying. Yeah. So I guess that would definitely be a very good price and a very good zone to enter for longs. So targets also here the POC or the value area high. And scenario 4 comes into play when we're trading below the value area low of the previous week. And yeah, for me, then the context is changing. And at this point, I will only look for intraday shorts. Yes, that's it. That's all we can approach from market profile perspective. And that's how I do it every week. And as always, it's super important to keep an eye on news because I told you that this can cause definitely much quicker and fast moves that definitely can go in both directions. Yeah, that's it. That's my market profile outlook for the next week, and I'm really excited what will happen. And yeah, stay patient, be aware of news, and have wonderful and very good trades. If you like this video, if you like what I do, then I would be so happy when you subscribe to my channel and also turn on the bell so that you can get notified when I upload new market outlooks. Yeah, that was it. That's all I can say. And yeah, really hope it will work out pretty well the next week as well. So let's see us next week. Bye.